Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Dave Plays Himself and Others FireRed Nuzlocke Run. And we are just leaving the Sevii Islands. I don't know what the hell Devin's doing. He's playing.
Yeah,
apparently
I'm gonna take a day.
He's losing his marbles and just walking around in circles. Oh god, make me dizzy.
Really? Wow, you suck.
Yeah, I don't know.
You are a wimpy human being.
Well, if you saw how thick my glasses are, they're pretty. Actually, these are like the thin ones.
About as thick as your penis.
Thank you.
Starting off high today, folks. So we completed the Sevii Islands. Now we just gotta go talk to Bill and see if he's done his little fix Celio's computer.
Oh hey, Derp! What kept you so long? Been having a good time? We got it done. The PCs are up and running. The job went incredibly quick. Bill is one amazing guy.
No homo.
No, there was almost nothing left for me to do. Celio, I have to hand it to you. You've learned a lot. Oh, really?
And the sexual tension between these two.
Yeah, there's definitely some frauding. Well, there you have it. I'm finished with the job. We should head back to Kanto. Celio, I'll be seeing you again. Derp, I'm really sorry that sent you off alone today. I promise we'll show you around this island sometime.
We're out. Fuck this shit.
Yeah. I probably should listen to more CeeLo Green songs for it.
Yeah.
Hey, wasn't that a long cruise? My buddy Celio seemed to enjoy your company, but not as much as mine. I'm sure he'd welcome you if you were visiting him. Visit him again. I'm just so giddy with love. If you have a tri-pass, you can always take a ferry there from Vermilion Port. Alright, thanks for your company. And off he went.
He just walks down and disappears.
Just into the sunset.
Into the sea.
Into Bill.
So now, where do we go now?
Did I just heal?
We just can kind of continue on with the adventure, don't we?
The regular game. Regular game.
Which means going to the ground gym.
On our way to Vermilion City.
Isn't the song Go Viridian City? On our way to Viridian City?
If we ever want to go back to those islands, we go back to Vermilion City. That was the Viridian City. Fuck.
Let's head there then. Sup, fisherman? Or swimmerman? I'm in a triathlon meet, but I'll stop and lose to battle you. Molly's so low, she's only 46. She's falling behind, man.
Yeah, in a water area?
Yeah. I guess you would.
Yeah!
Come here. Feel the sun and the
Get
wind.
over here. Roland.
Yeah, straight out of Borderlands.
Rolling. Or the Gunslinger. Dark Tower.
I prefer Borderlands.
I don't know if more people have read the Dark Tower or more people have played Borderlands.
And Borderlands 2?
Yeah, I'd say probably read the Dark Tower.
Maybe.
I'd say probably.
Borderlands is a great game though.
The Dark Tower is Stephen King's magnum opus, and it actually spans. It's multimedia.
But Borderlands is the best game Gearbox ever made, and probably the only good game Gearbox will make based on their track record. They sucked with Aliens, Colonial Marines. They sucked with Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
They're just failing all around, man. Come on, like you make one good game, don't let it go to your head.
Although it was pretty badass seeing John St. John just show up in Anthony Birch's office.
And then get fucked in the ass by Ashley.
Yes.
You didn't see that picture, did you?
No.
Ashley said she was so disappointed with Duke Nukem Forever that she was going to fuck the voice actor in the ass, and then they actually got a picture of her fucking in the ass.
But he didn't design the game, he just voiced the character. If anything, he made the game marginally terrible.
Shouldn't your more immediate concern be that Ashley doesn't have a penis and still fuck him in the ass? Nothing here.
How do you know?
There's nobody on the island.
There could be an item.
There could be a Suck My D.
Could be, but there's
My
not.
Pokemon at sea with the D. Hey Jack, go back to that island.
We have to go back. No more, no more, no more, no more.
That was smooth.
Dumbass.
He's still recovering from last night.
Ugh.
He was partying, man.
You can see Starmie doing that.
I mean, like you, of course you're gonna spend every weekend just partying if you work all day as a McDonald'sologist.
What? 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 What is wrong with you? Oh my god, that makes absolutely no sense.
You're gonna rock and roll all night and McDonald'sologist all day.
What the fuck is a McDonald'sologist? Somebody besides somebody who studied McDonald's. And I'm pretty sure there are classes where they study McDonald's. I mean, they have classes for everything.
Well, hey, do you remember Caitlin? She asked me to critique her paper once, and I was like, okay. So I look over her paper, and she wrote it on like the cultural and economic significance of Campbell's soup. And it was like a 15-page paper.
That is bizarre. Was it actually good?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. And she was like, yeah, man, I've been working like a year on this paper. I was like, what, really? And I was like, okay, I guess I'll look it over. And like I talked to her a year later, she's like, yeah, I completely forgot about it.
Really?
She didn't even hand it in.
Man, university types are weird.
Yep, she just transferred like a different program completely. She was really cool though. She was a really good person. Like she was one of the like few people that I've met that was a legitimately good person all the time. Like she wouldn't even like insult somebody as a joke. She would laugh at somebody getting insulted as a joke, but she wouldn't do it herself. She was just really kind and friendly and cool.
So she's like the opposite of you and Al.
Yeah. I think people with diseases are just kind of naturally friendlier most of the time because they kind of know what it's like to know real hardship and pain. So they're just kind of good people.
Diseases.
You don't remember Caitlin at all, do you?
Oh, the psoriasis?
Yeah, she had like the crazy scaled skin that's like armor.
Yeah, psoriasis.
Yeah. She told me it was a superpower when I first met her. She's like, my skin can block bullets. I like look at it and it was like I look closely at it. It looks like little chunks of armor. I was like, wow.
Grayscale from Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, that little girl has it. Eh? Stannis' daughter. Yeah, Stannis' daughter.
Yeah, I know.
Has grayscale.
Yeah, You know, I'm usually so good at the names on that show, but I can't remember in the books, but I
Can't remember the daughter's name?
No.
Well, she teaches Seaworth how to read.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That was a nice little touch.
No, he is definitely one of the best characters in that whole series, because he's actually honorable.
He's kind of like Ned Stark, where he just avoids dying. They're both honorable.
Yeah, I guess what it comes down to is just...
Honorable people die? Like in real life? Yeah.
No, I mean, I just prefer the characters that have any sense of honor to them.
Yeah. Because the thing, Ned Stark was honorable but stupid. Seaworth was
stupid.
Was honorable, but
he
he's
wasn't
actually
stupid.
He
was no, I wouldn't say he was stupid. He was too trusting.
So hey, you know what was bullshit? Like we don't celebrate Memorial Day like the Americans do.
No,
but despite that,
we have
we have Queen Victoria's Day. But despite that,
yes.
Despite that bullshit, they still canceled Game of Thrones on that weekend.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, but especially since...
Well, it's because HBO wanted to show some kind of hoorah, fuck yeah, America type deal.
Fuck yes, he can. I don't get it, especially since the show is so not American. It's
an American channel, right?
Yeah, I'm aware.
And it's funded by Americans, written by an American.
But, you know, there's kind of the rest of the world, so, dear America, bad move.
America never cares about the rest of the world, man. You don't understand the rest of the world.
I don't go that far.
Have you seen that one thing that This Hour did about Americans? Well, it happens a lot.
You mean talking to Americans?
Yeah, but there was this one specific segment where they pulled out a map of Australia and New Zealand and put North Korea as Australia and South Korea as New Zealand, and started like just talking about like, what do you think about Kim Jong-il and all this shit? and Kim Jong-un, and they're like, but they didn't fucking know that they were looking at Australia. They're stupid Americans. Well, here,
delayed.
Think about this. Like, you know, my roommate Peter's from Taiwan, right?
Yeah.
Whenever he goes back to Taiwan, he gets like a cab somewhere. The cabbie always just like strikes up a conversation with him and says, "Oh, I'm going to school in Canada." And he goes, "Canada? So you're going to the States? Eh? That's cool."
What?
And he's like, "No, I'm going to Canada." "Oh, the States, eh?" Some people in Taiwan, like the lower educated people, don't know what Canada is. They don't know that it is a nation. They just think it's part of the States.
Maybe they're probably just confusing North America with the U.S.
No, they say the States. They say the USA or they say the States.
USA. Dear Taiwan, it's a thing, I promise you. Eh?
Well, then again, like, who the fuck over here knows what Taiwan is? Nobody.
Lots of people.
Do
We
they
look
know-
at our toys and says made in Taiwan.
Do they know that its political status with the People's Republic of China? Do they know the difference between Taiwan and Thailand? Most people don't.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Dude,
one's an island.
okay,
There's one thing for you.
Back during my first year, there was like half people in the dorm didn't know the difference between Taiwan and Thailand. Like, aren't you the same place? Like, aren't you from Thailand, Peter? And he's like, no.
They don't even look the same.
Do I look like a tranny to you?
Like, really, a person from Taiwan, a person from Thailand, I mean, people from Thailand are pretty sure a bit darker.
Yeah, they're a little bit
Features are a bit heavier.
Yeah.
One is an island, one, like I said, one's an island, one's not. I think we'll guess.
One's related to China and one's
One
not.
used to be called Siam, one used to be called Formosa.
Here's a weird fact. You know the antipodal areas on the Earth, right? The place that is the exact opposite of a spot in the Earth. If you just drill directly down through the Earth, you
Okay,
it's opposite.
yeah, okay.
The direct opposite of Taiwan, formerly called Formosa, is a province in Argentina called Formosa that is shaped almost identical to the island of Taiwan.
Wow. It's pretty mindfuck.
Yeah. It's like they planned it.
Probably.
They did plan it. Who the fuck would plan that?
Well, I mean, the name makes sense.
No, they're Formosa because they're both named by Spain. So I just raped this guy's 6 Magikarp.
That's terrible. Wade. I met a guy named Wade.
Wade the Carper.
Nope. He was in a wheelchair.
Oh. Did he have 6 Magikarp with him?
Probably.
He's like in a tank under his wheelchair.
You know, I totally should have gotten when I was at the store.
What?
Super potions. Any potions at
We're
all.
fine. We got Magikarpers don't make the grade. No, they don't. Having 6 will not help your cause, sir. You know, this guy was the first level 50. Woo! I'm gonna switch him around.
Yeah, okay.
I'll get through that some experience.
Some love.
Going back to Game of Thrones, you remember when you first told me about that one theory of, oh, by the way, we're going to spoil Game of Thrones for the next couple of minutes, so just so you know.
Skip ahead.
Yeah, we will show you our penises as soon as the spoilers are over, so you can unmute the video.
No. Just say spoilers over.
What if the video is muted? They won't even know.
You honestly think people watch this muted? Why would they?
I don't know, like you mute the video, and then like...
Oh, I'll just, go.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we use any other physical gesture other than, the XXX rated one?
Back to Route 1. Get the potion that we missed at the start of the game. Oh no, I was wrong. You got it. Man, just as a side note, like we went to go see our mom. We haven't seen her in like months. We just crashed there and leave. Later, mom. Fuck you,
Bitch.
No, you told me earlier about the theory of who Jon Snow's parents were.
Yeah.
And I actually looked into it and like read all the evidence, and I think it's pretty much correct. Especially since the series is named after him. If you actually look at the theory.
Yeah.
The
Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah, the prophecy of the Song of Ice and Fire, and it's just Jon Snow. That's him.
Yeah.
And he uses the flaming sword, and he uses the obsidian ice armor. And he rides a fucking dragon, and he's born of a his dad is a fire person, and his mom is an ice person.
He doesn't write it.
He will later.
How do you know?
Because
Maybe he's dead.
Daenerys has a vision of people riding her dragons, and she's riding one, and 2 people are riding the other ones as they fight, and one of them is Jon Snow. Someone who looks like Jon Snow.
Maybe it's not Jon Snow. Maybe just fuck it, maybe he's dead.
He didn't die.
How do you know?
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say he's still alive because he's fucking the center of the story. He's the main character. Like, if you had to say which one is the one main character, it'd be Jon Snow.
Oh, it's Tyrion.
Jon Snow is the only guy doing anything important right now.
What about there's certain people introduced in the 5th book?
Well, sure, but like, the main story is gonna be the White Walkers versus humanity. That is the ultimate threat right now. All these
right now, but there's actually gonna be worse.
All these other tiny wars are like nothing compared to that, and Jon's the only guy doing things. So like he's the main guy.
Well, Stannis is too.
Yeah, but he's not the main guy.
No, he's not. He's an ally, if anything.
Anyway, spoilers are over. So time to show us our penises. No. No. Okay.
So I just disappointed Devin completely by not taking my dick out.
So we're gonna go to this gym is actually open now.
Yay!
What's up, old man?
The guy.
Gym leader returned. Now you can fight him.
Return!
Yo, champ in the making. I don't know the breeding leader than it, even though he's just down the hall from me.
Whoa, I'm just an idiot. The toughest of them
all. The gyms.
Okay.
Also, I heard that they like ground type Pokemon.
So
also, even though there's these obvious movement panels that only appear in Team Rocket layers, I still don't know who it is.
Well, he's building mystery.
Let's fight these dudes. Yeah. You're running out of steam by now. No, I just got here. I
literally just stepped in the door.
Hey, you fop.
You cool trainer.
You are the opposite of cool.
Flying.
Yep. Is it? Oh my.
Oh, never mind.
Oh my.
I guess we'll just have to use water and plant.
No, use it again.
Really?
Oh my.
Because he's been blinded by the light.
Oh my.
Revved up like a douche.
Bad Zapdos is just completely unusable in this gym.
Yeah, he is. So we could actually go out and switch him for someone.
Oh, you got poison. It's like SpongeBob.
You sound like a dolphin.
When they inserted the Sevii Islands, they didn't rebalance the rest of the game to add the extra 5-10 levels you get.
Oh.
So it's sort of a fail all around.
Good lord.
The Sevii Islands are hard, and this is just kind of easy.
Here comes the Steelix.
No, it's an Onyx.
Right now.
Here comes a Dave Can't Redux.
I'm blind.
So, you can read Braille then. Even though last episode you said you can read Braille. Are you a Braille master or not? Look at Grab those derpy mouths. Like, hey, what's up?
Hey. How you doing?
Thanks for the water. I was thirsty.
Roar!
Roar! I worked myself into a rage. I took creatine.
Wait, what day is it today?
It's the 30th. What is it, garbage day or something? Yeah, it is garbage day.
No, it's tomorrow.
Well, okay, it's early tomorrow morning, but you put the garbage out tonight.
Yeah.
I remember this one time, like every house where I live is limited to like 4 garbage cans a day. And our landlord,
a week?
Oh yeah, sorry, a week. But our landlord always puts out 4 garbage cans. Like an asshole, so we can't put ours out because we kind of the same house since we live on the 2nd floor.
Are you serious?
So like what we'll do is our neighbor will put out like 1 can, so he's put it with his.
Well, yeah. Wow. Why is your landlord making that much garbage anyways? That's
He's it because his family's full of fat people. He is like a fat person story all to himself.
Oh god.
Like him and his kids. No, like him and his wife. Will like get because like they had something in the front seat, like some kind of big box or something. So she gets into the back seat behind him of their van, and they drive down the road. And she's like tilted. It's like, oh god.
How can you stand living with those people?
We don't. Like we never see them.
Oh.
It's the same house but different doors.
Yeah.
Then, so we never ever see them.
Wow.
So this guy has like a lollipop and a whip.
Is it really a lollipop or is it just something hypnotizing?
Lollipop. Lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, lolly, lolly.
Boom. They're truly talented. Win with style.
You're gonna lose with style, Warren. Brah!
I don't know what I'd do if my dog started doing that.
Blown fire?
Yeah.
Your dog's dead.
Well, if I had a dog still.
In the arms of...
Yeah, that's pretty cruel.
But saying your dog's dead?
Yes. Reminding me.
Reminding you that your dog's dead?
Yes. Why would you do that?
Your dog's dead?
No. Attack a Rhyhorn.
Attack Rhyhorn with your dead dog?
Yeah. Why would you? Why would you just throw my dog? My dog's corpse. Ah!
Yeah, it's a shitty move.
That is a horrible move. Got to get bike back. Jesus.
But what if you smash a rock? Then we'll call President Bush! Ow! You need to have sex with one gym leader from this game. Who is it?
Well, if Sabrina really is of age, then why not her?
You think you're more attractive than Misty or Erica?
Misty, I know, is like 13.
Yeah.
I don't remember what. Erica, I'm not sure.
She seemed older.
Older?
Erica? The flower arranging and stuff. She seemed young and youthful, but still, you know.
Let's see.
She wasn't 13 ditzy though, you know?
Yeah.
Someone who takes flower arranging seriously is not 13. Why wouldn't you just have sex with one of the legal men if they were all three of them were underage? Actually, there's a better thing. Fuck an underage girl or a legal guy?
Oh my god.
No, really.
You should not be asking questions like that on the internet.
Well, no, seriously, it's a good question.
It's a horrible question.
Not really, because having sex with a guy isn't illegal or immoral in any way. The option should be clear if you're a moral person.
It doesn't say. It doesn't say.
Oh well. Oh, whatever.
But she does. Yeah, she does look a bit older.
In Generation 5, there's like an 11-year-old gym leader.
Crazy.
She's like this little black girl. And then later on, she becomes champion.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
She's the final boss. They added like every game they tried to make things different. Like in Generation 2, they made the rival be legitimately evil and not just be like a douchebag like Gary who's trying to also be champion. He's actually a bad person. The rival. He's actually like a real antagonist.
Nope, she's 21.
Okay.
Sabrina.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, there we go. No,
Yep.
She's legal.
Yep.
Actually, she looks better anyways.
Yeah. And in Generation 3, they made your rival. You have two rivals. One of them's like this little kid who's really sick, but he's still a trainer. Mm-hmm. And one of them is actually just the character you didn't choose of the genders.
Really?
Yeah. And then in Generation 4, they made the champion be like an amnesiac who lost her memory, I think. And basically, like she's the champion, but she's like just wandering around because she has no idea who she is. And like the Pokemon League's like up in arms because they can't find their champion, and she like just hangs out with you the whole time.
Cole Phelps.
And in Generation 5, your rival is actually the leader of the evil Team Rocket, or not Team Rocket, but like the Team Plasma. Your rival's the leader of it, and like reveals like I'm actually the leader. And you're like, oh fuck. I wonder if Tauros is gonna be one of the guys that can use the new Ride TM or HM or move or whatever.
Probably.
Yeah. Probably this guy and probably Giraffe-Rig, which is a giraffe.
Who was I talking to about wanting a giraffe? Was that you?
It might have been.
Why
do you want a giraffe?
It wasn't me. It wasn't me who came up with the idea. It's okay. It's just a scary face.
Dave, your face is scary regularly.
Really? You use the shittiest move.
It's gonna be weak against it. You don't get a crit, and it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess not.
It's fucking garbage. Yeah.
Good old type coverage.
Ballin'. I want to go back to the Poké Center.
Mario? That ain't ballin'.
What?
Oh, you didn't. Okay.
No.
A guy who posted on his name's Chad something, I forget his last name, but he did a video basically when the PS3 first came out about why you should buy a PS3. Mm-hmm. And he said ball in like every second word. He's like, Halo? That ain't ballin', man. Mario? That ain't ballin'. PlayStation 3, now that's ballin'.
Fucking moron.
Keeps critting, man. What the fuck? That ain't ballin'.
Just fucking switch it out. Go heal.
I'm gonna keep exploring.
Really?
Yeah, really. Oh, no, it's Giovanni. Well, of course it's Giovanni. Go on and die.
Surprise!
I remember when I didn't know and then that Miles guy I mentioned earlier in the playthrough, he spoiled it for me.
Bastard.
I think that's why I didn't thank him for helping me with how to do HMs, because he spoiled the rest of the game in return.
Go buy some potions.
No, we're good. We're good. We have many. Dave, I have led us to a life of plenty in the Blue Mountains, so shut up.
What?
It's from The Hobbit.
A life of plenty?
In the Blue Mountains. It's where they go when they abandon their gold castle joint to Smog.
The gold castle joint to Smog.
This is hell for a guy who loves Lord of the Rings. Oh fuck, how do I... God damn it. So I'm not going that way. Brody's gonna sweep this thing, man. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fucking biblical.
It's gonna like ball and burn that Red Sea and shit.
Alright. So then you're dying.
Welcome to my island. It shall be strong to strong team rocket to a swarm of glory. But you have found me again, so be it. It's time I'm not holding back. Once more you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer ever.
This guy fucked us last time. Then we fucked him back with Snorlax's can, but we have no Snorlax this time.
Yep, we don't.
We have...
And he's too low a level to make a difference.
Surf. Well, all the ground types Brony will just eat for lunch. It's the Kangaskhan we have to worry about. That fucking Kangaskhan will just annihilate us.
Yeah, we didn't really think this through. Although I did suggest putting him back in the party. But you're like, nope.
Well, see, we're doing good. This is
Yeah,
fun.
well, we lose a Pokemon and it's on. The onus is you.
I'll take the onus.
You'll stake the anus.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Surf is going to work for all these ground types until we get to Kangaskhan. Then we need somebody else to take him on. Somebody a little bit tougher.
Yeah, he's pretty weak. Oh, fuck, who has the best defense in our group right now? Besides Molly.
Might be just me, Molly.
Shit. Have you seen my dog? God. It's gonna be like 4 years ago all over again. Fuck. This is not good.
Why are you wiggling?
Because I don't like thinking about losing another fucking Pokemon, especially one that's bigger than, you know.
Oh, Rhyhorn. His Kangaskhan's gone.
We
Hooray!
murdered it! Died.
5 surfs, 5 deaths, and a badge. All for me.
Actually, that makes sense because we destroyed it last time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he's not playing by Nuzlocke rules, too.
Maybe he is. The game just kind of figured it out.
That was a truly intense.
Let's see.
That was a truly intense fight. You have won. As proof, here is the Earth badge.
Dirk got 5,000 Pokeballs. That
5,000 Pokeballs.
okay, Fox.
Wow.
Fox.
The Earth badge makes Pokemon of any level appear without question. It's evidence of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. With it, you can challenge the Pokemon League. Also, take this to you. Consider it as a gift for your Pokemon League challenge.
Is it Earthquake? Yeah!
Yeah,
It's the ultimate Earth move.
Earthquake.
It's fucking amazing.
It's a powerful attack that causes a massive tremor. I made one that ran the gym here far too long ago. Having lost in this fashion, I can't face my followers. I have betrayed their trust. As of today, Team Rocket is finished forever. As for myself, I dedicate my life to training again. Let us meet again someday. Farewell.
Where's an orange? I should have an orange slice with
And
And
Here's a hidden thingy, which I remember very well.
Macho Brace, what's that?
It increases the amount of stats your Pokemon get when they level up.
Cool!
So they'll level up and they'll earn more stats than normal. I think that's how it works.
Mucho fantástico. Hey, senor.
Well, so I'll heal up, and I guess on next time we're gonna go to the Pokemon League. It's time to go to the Pokemon League and kill the Pokemon Masters, and then piss on their graves.
We are at Crucial Junction now. We are going to fight the Elite Four. That is pretty damn exciting. But we're going on our way to finally become Pokemon champions.
On our way to Elite Four City.
Alright, so come back and see us again for another episode of Dave Plays Himself and Others Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke Run.
Where we fight the Elite Four.
Elite Four and become Pokemon champions
Of the world.
Of the world.
Well, of Kanto. Of Kanto.
Of Kanto. Alright.
Well, I can't say alright yet. I noticed, like, that's something that you have. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just noticing it. You have the habit of, like, instead of having a director say, like, lower the thing and say go or begin or whatever,
Yeah.
you just go, alright, just to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
That's just one of the things I say a lot. I used to think that I used to think that I never really said any words all the time. I never had, you know, favorite sayings, but I do. I say all right and actually constantly. And honestly.
Well, go ahead.
All right.